A look at the players coming through the tunnel earlier. I don't think you can get this game started soon enough for them. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Paul George out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Bobby Portis. And for the Nets, we've got Mitchell. Norman Powell out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Now here's Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bucks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
First one falls for him.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Williams is checked in for Powell. George hits them both. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Listen, it is not easy to guard a big, physical, tough guy like Wendell Carter Jr., right? Without fouling him, it's not easy to do.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis. And so Carter nails them both. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's George on the wing. Off target from outside. Now Williams. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Now here's Crowder. 9 points in his last outing. No good with a fallback jumper. Left side Williams. Four on the clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Tries again. The shot misses. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 feet away. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
To the left wing. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Mitchell finds Williams. Here's Harris. Offensive board. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Whitehead, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Williams. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Whitehead. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Carter. Covered by Crowder. That one off the back iron and out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Whitehead. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's DiVincenzo. The shot off that time. And George with some nice D. Pass to Whitehead. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Carter. Over on Antetokounmpo. Carter can't get it to go.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Can't get the tip in. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA. Tobias Harris is a tough assignment.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Harris. So both teams making some changes here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's Allen. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep three-point range. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Nunn. Clock at 4. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Noel. Got a piece of it. From deep. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Nunn. Now here's Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo knocks it loose. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, BA, despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bledsoe, the pass to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. Allen's got 5 points.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Here's Noel. And that one's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Nunn. Here's Bledsoe. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, leading by just 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And now, your dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Eric Paschall is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. Jang gets the bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Well, the Nets shooting just 21% from the floor. And for the Bucks, they've got Bobby Portis, Paul George out there with Kendrick Nunn, and it's Jang in at power forward.
But think about Eric Paschall, who spent 5 years in college. That's a bit of an outlier, obviously, in the NBA. But what an experience it was. He won 2 national titles at Villanova.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Eric Paschall, part of the all-rookie team back in 2020, Doris.
Yeah, to help BA that he averaged more than 14 points a game that year. And consider this. Eric is a guy who has proven capable of being part of a 15-man roster in the NBA.
Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Whitehead, back to Holiday. Portis outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Crowder, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second. Here's DiVincenzo looking for his first basket, still in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want." I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Carter on the wing. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. The rebound by the Bucks. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Off target with the 3. Williams from long range. Paul George pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Whitehead.
Oh!
Hammers it home.
So nice.
George.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Outside Pascal. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Crowder. Pascal can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Powell against George. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Now here's Carter. A shot to stop the drought. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Paul George. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nets, Wendell Carter. One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Carter. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Crowder. It's George on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Williams passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Crowder. Back to Portis. Oh, nice D from Carter. The Nets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Powell outside. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Mitchell's checked in for Powell. Just 3 to shoot. Mitchell misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Jang. To the paint. Here's Whitehead. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8 points now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Noel. Now here's Mitchell. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Kept alive. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Bledsoe. Williams grabs the board. And the Nets shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Harris. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Whitehead. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Now Allen. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Portis. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Pass to Noel. There's the 3. No good on the shot. The Bucks go the other way with it. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
At the line for your Nets, Tobias Harris, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Harris.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Hits both from the stripe. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Back to Bledsoe. We've got 1:08 left in the second. From 12 feet. Second chance effort. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Harris.
Yeah, Bledsoe with the kind of strength and wingspan that can cause trouble inside. Draws the foul there.
And the first one at the line is good.
One thing we never questioned was the talent of Eric Bledsoe. What you love about what he has done now, he's shooting the ball better. He's become a more efficient player.
Powell, he's checked in for Carter. And Bledsoe drops them both. Mitchell with the ball. Powell outside. Pass to Noel. Now here's Powell. Allen defending. Powell's shot is off. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Allen against Powell. 6 to shoot. And they get it back. Crowder, the pass to Bledsoe. And that one comes up a bit short. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Nunn defends. Harris right side. Not going to go that time. from deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, how'd you see it?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Bucks shooting a rough 29% from the field here. We've got Tobias Harris, Mitchell out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Portis. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And for the Bucks, Jay Crowder is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Drew Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
And he knocks down the first one. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
And so Powell nails them both.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Tobias Harris out there with Norman Powell. And it's Wendell Carter, and it's Mitchell in at the one. And for Milwaukee, we've got Paul George, Bobby Portis out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Drew Holiday. George with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Pass to Powell. The three. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Next
The Bucks making a switch here. Jang's checked in.
Usman Jang.
Here's DiVincenzo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Powell outside. Outside, DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by DiVincenzo. Carter's got 9 points.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
Here's Whitehead. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Holiday. His first shot attempt. That one a little long.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Portis against DiVincenzo. Pass to Carter. Outside, DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold, and only so much time to turn it around.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Fans, make some noise for your dance team. Fans, make some noise for your dance team.
Milwaukee with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Holiday. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Williams against George. Out to DiVincenzo. For the lead. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Holiday passes to George. Portis outside. Pass to Whitehead. Launches a 3. And no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pascal can't hit. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The lead is 2. Down low. Here's Holiday. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A long, wiry combo guard. Holiday can make some acrobatic finishes.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Pascal. Fires it from 18. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Jang. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nets. Blair. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Bucks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Jalen Noel. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 2-point game. Now none. Here's Portis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Bucks, Bobby Portis. At the line for 1.
One shot.
That free throw good from Portis. The Nets shooting just 21% from the floor. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Stolen. And they're on the run. And that one is hammered home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
None, no good. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Williams. And he gets that one. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the Bucks shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Pass to Allen. Crowder right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis with it. It's George on the wing. Over Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
For the lead. The rebound by the Bucks. 26 seconds left in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Bobby Portis, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Well, the Nets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. This for the tie! And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 6 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Looking to get back on track. He can't get that one to fall. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Wendell Carter is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Williams in at the 2-guard spot. The Bucks shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. No coverage that time. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Holiday against Mitchell. The shot no good. Mitchell's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Outside Holiday. Pass to Crowder. Over Harris. And it's Crowder missing.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
They get it again. Now here's Williams. Out to Powell to take the lead. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's George. Second chance shot. Count it. And 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Second personal
It's on Norman Powell. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
1 shot.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Powell outside. Mitchell against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Portis. George outside. Over Mitchell. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And here's Carter. Back to Mitchell. Harris on the wing. Powell outside. Shoots over Portis. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. And I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Mitchell. Holiday grabs the miss.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
The 3. The shot, no good. The Nets shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Portis. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 7.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead. And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's DiVincenzo. Looking to win the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday's gone 1 of 5 from the field. On the wing, Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for your Nets, Davion Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Fans, your dance team.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bobby Portis.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. I mean, just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Elbow shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Soft touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Out left to the wing. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Carter. And just one more point would give him a double-double for the night.
He's made his presence known time and time again.
They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height. Use that athleticism, young sir.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to George. And it's off from three-point range.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. George, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Harris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Portis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis.
2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Night in and night out, Harris impacts the game at the offensive end, and he is a go-to guy down the stretch as well.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
George, no good. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Harris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
Tobias Harris at the line for 2.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Foul against George. It's tipped.
This is the intimidation factor you are looking for from Wendell Carter Jr. What an imposing presence.
Out to Powell. Outside Carter to take the lead. Rebound, Milwaukee. Pass to Holiday. Back to George. Over Powell. And he sinks it.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Fans, your dance team.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
Substitution from Milwaukee.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Up and over Crowder. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
Rising to the occasion. More and more you can lean on Harris in these situations. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Antetokounmpo.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
We all know Paul George is one of the most gifted and talented offensive players in the game. Now it's time to deliver at the foul line.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Holiday against Mitchell. Pass to Harris. To tie it up. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Scores all tied at 44. 3 seconds left in the fourth.
Make some noise for your dance team.
Here's Whitehead. No good from three-point range. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Davion Mitchell. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Mitchell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Whitehead at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Williams on the wing. Shoots over George. Williams misses. Milwaukee in the lead. It counts! And the foul! That one on Harris.
Wow! How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
One shot.
That's good from George. And the Nets shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Holiday. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 here in this overtime period. Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Over Crowder. They get the rebound. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Crowder right side. Clock at 6. Over Harris. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
Paul George taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Up and over Crowder. Goes back up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Evidence that the coaching staff trusts Wendell Carter Jr. in these moments. Big-time delivery.
Wendell Carter taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Carter nails them both. And here's George. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Harris. Mitchell, the pass to Harris.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
Oh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They trail by 1. There's 39 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Get ready for your dance team. Let's get out there. Stand up and make some noise.
The home team on D. They lead by 1. Knocks down the long J.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
All right, guys, what's your take?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Williams finds Harris to the inside. Carter. Yeah!
Wendell Carter Jr. says, big moment is my time. What incredible confidence.
Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Man, good whistle there.
Marshall, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Your thoughts, guys?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
On D, 2-point game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Carter. Shoots over Lopez. No good. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
For Milwaukee, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, the calm demeanor of Holiday, it really helps him stay cool under pressure.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
PG, it was a slugfest game, but you did find a way to secure the W. Where do you see this team?
I mean, we're improving every game. Our defense has been holding up. We might not score a lot of points right now, but, we are able to manage teams and they're scoring as well. So, our offense is going to come around, but for right now, we're just grinding it out, and our defense is holding up.
Holding up and holding it down. Thanks, PG.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bagley is out there with Duran. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Thomas in at the 2. And for the Warriors, Christie is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Ayton. As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Pistons. And here are the Warriors now. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Cunningham outside. It's blocked, and they recover it. It's Thomas outside. No good that time. And it's the Warriors' ball. Second shot opportunity, and Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Duran. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Thomas missing.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Christie. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way.
Just a bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
Cunningham kicks to Thomas. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Throws it up high.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
So it's the Pistons now after the Warriors pick up 3. Passes it to Christie. Isaiah Thomas grabs the miss. Detroit trails by 5. That's a 2 from Rozier. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. Bagley with the rebound. So it's Detroit now. Here's Thomas. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Christie against Rozier. From From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Look here for the Warriors. Clint Capella, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Williams comes in for Mobley. George is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And quickly in for Christie. Now here's Smart. 9 points last game out. Past an Emhart. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Smart. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. The Warriors making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Detroit trails by 9. The pass to Diallo. And here's Sharp. Smart deciding where to go with it. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's deflected. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded by Diallo. Now here's Reddish. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. They get it back. Here's Capella. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Here's Smart. Detroit, no good that time either.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Count it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Diallo. Guarded by Reddish. 5 to shoot. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Nembhard, quickly covering. Pass to Smart for the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Reddish. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stripped it away. Diallo with it. Williams picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Detroit, Hamidou Diallo at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Lets it go. The offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. We've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Sharp. Then there's Ayton. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Mobley, he's checked in for Jackson. Warriors leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Rozier, the pass to Bagley. Passes to Cunningham. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
George is checked in for the Warriors. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 16.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Mobley. 4 on the clock. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
Warriors leading by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he recovers it. Mobley left side with nobody on him. There is the jumper. Mobley's got his first basket of the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Detroit trails by 14. Cunningham outside. Rozier the pass to Bagley. And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Yeah, the tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
First free throw is good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. The Warriors making a switch here. Christie's checked in.
Max Christie.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Cunningham. No points in the game yet for him.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
For Detroit, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Cunningham. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And here's George for three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hayes the pass to Rozier. Four on the shot clock. The pass to Duran. Here's Hayes. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for three free throws.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Free throw good from Hayes.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he ends up missing both free throws. Warriors leading by 8. A shot by George, wide open. Sinks the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Diallo, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Hayes. Pass to Reddish. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
On the wing, Williams. Beyond the arc. Capella, great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Nembhard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball.
Detroit foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Jackson. Emmanuel quickly.
1:44 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Detroit trails by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Sharp. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diallo. Williams with the clock.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Quickly the pass to Jackson. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Nembhard, the pass to Smart. Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 16. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jackson has the open look, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Jackson, first personal foul, 15.
It's his first trip to the line.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top 33 as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-1 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, give us your take.
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebound. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outmanning them. And their team is playing great.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin. with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Detroit trails by 19. On the court for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham out there with Bagley. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Hayes, and it's Duren in at the 5 down low. The kick out to Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead. They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. Thomas gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Here's Mobley. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hayes with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Thomas, no luck.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Yep, it counts. Christie's got his first points of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Thomas from the arc. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Now here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Mobley with the rebound. Warriors leading by 21. Now Gilgeous-Alexander sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, that's you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Sharps checked in for the Pistons.
right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show, he was the top play winner of the year with that fabulous no-look alley-oop pass. Are we going to do anything that flashy, guys?
I'm not. I'm a big man, so I don't have much passing. I will be grabbing rebounds.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think it's some nice little city, but really it's not. It's crazy out there. But my support system kept me from trouble and just locked in. Brian?
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Cole Anthony out there with Green. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Thompson in at small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Larry Nance is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Now here's Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet away. He can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
The first one falls.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Grimes, he's checked in for Bridges. And both free throws good for Green.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Grimes. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Okashevsky's checked in for Davis.
Into the lineup for Phoenix, Alexei Pokusevsky.
Pass to Grimes. Kicks it out to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Thompson. Middleton, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Three-pointer, Anthony. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Rubio. Back to Middleton. That's tipped. Thompson with a steal. Here's Green. Rubio with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Thompson left side. Sends it home from three-point land.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Rubio. Outside Gallinari. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Thompson with it. Vance covering. Shoots from the line. Rebound by Middleton.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Rubio with the ball. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Green. Another shot. And it's Wiseman getting it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
In for Gallinari. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis. Here's Rubio. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Grimes. 5 to shoot to the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Plumlee's checked in for Kansas City. Man comes in for Rubio.
One shot.
That one misses for Noel. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Gillespie's checked in for Thompson.
Into the lineup for Phoenix, Gillespie.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Mann. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Grimes. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Mann. Now Noel. Pass to Middleton. Here's the teardrop. Here's Plumlee. Here's Mann.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fires the three. Bradley Beal with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Going inside, Bates. Misses the layup.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Noel. Here's Mann. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Middleton, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Suns foul. Jaden
Hartenstein. He's checked in for Plumlee.
4th team foul.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Mann. Here's Grimes. They get it back to win the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
5th team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Nerlens Noel. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Noel. And so Noel nails both of them. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Bates. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Green for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Beal. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Make some noise for your Kansas City Dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Nerlens Noel out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Rubio in at the 1. And so in the game for Phoenix, we've got Anthony Davis, Cole Anthony out there with Green. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Now here's Noel, just 4 to shoot. Here's Rubio, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Ivy's checked in for Green. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Ivy. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Now here's Middleton. Clock at 6. Rubio against Anthony. The shot by Rubio, no good. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's stolen by Nance. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Anthony. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Plumlee's checked in for Kansas City. Gallinari comes in for Nance. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Man misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, BA. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
That free throw good from Davis. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Here's Mann. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 4. Here's Rubio. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Thompson passes to Wiseman. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now Middleton to stop the run. And they recover it. Pass to Mann. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on James Wiseman.
First team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Terrence Mann. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Ivy, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Mason Plumlee, second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Jaden Ivey. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Grimes, he's checked in for Mann. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Here's Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Plumlee.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Anthony. The 3-ball. Hartenstein pulls it in. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Gallinari against Anthony. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pokuševski's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Anthony. Now here's Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. Deflected. Thompson against Middleton. Pass to Beal. And he lobs it up top. And Davis slams it home.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, poked away. Here's Thompson. Here's Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Personal foul.
High intensity play from Davis. Giving it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
At the line.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Suns. Middleton with it. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Inside, 5 on the clock. And the basket by Rubio.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Beal. Here's Davis, and counted from 12 feet. Davis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Grimes, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Nance, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Gillespie. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Rubio. Middleton from the outside. Davis with a rebound. The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Green with the ball. Here's Beal. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Freedom with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. From the line, another shot. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Beal against Middleton. Shoots over Beal. Middleton, no good. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Phoenix Suns delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 13 points and 3 rebounds. He's really stood out for them to this point. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this game. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. A fantastic game from Anthony.